Greetings and salutations. Welcome everyone back for another episode of Hype for Skyblivion. We return to Cyrodiil. Today we're going to be doing a quest in Coral for the local merchant, Sargonian woman. She said something about needing us to find her daughter.
I don't mean to impose, but I'm hoping you can help me. My daughter, Dharma, is missing, and I don't know what to do. That's right. My daughter Dharma never came back from Hackdirt. I'm dreadfully worried something may have happened to her. Can you help?
Sure, I'll help find Dharma.
I can't thank you enough for your kindness. She was supposed to make a delivery to Atira Moslin in Hackdirt, so I would start there. In case it may be useful, she was with Blossom, her horse, I mean. Dharma loves that animal and would never willingly abandon her.
Can you tell me anything about this village, Hackdirt?
A rather isolated village south of Coral. We do some business with the trader there. Small volume, but she pays well. Normally I make the deliveries, but I wasn't feeling well, so Dharma insisted on going this time. I do hope nothing has happened to her.
All right.
Good.
So this quest is interesting in that it seems like it borrows a good bit from H.P. Lovecraft's stories.
Okay.
It gives me sort of what would be good ones to describe it. Shadows over Innsmouth would be one that it brings to mind. One of his short stories, if you're familiar with it. It's fine. What's the name of this quest? In progress quests. It also reminds me of another one too. I can't quite put my finger over which one. Something to do with hills. Can't remember its name, but it was an entertaining one as well. I've read a few of his short stories, and this quest gives me that sort of vibe. So we did find Hackdirt last time when we were doing the quest for the twins. Sins of the Father, I think was the name of the quest. So we can just fast travel here. Ask the locals about the Argonian girl.
Know anything about the stranger?
The brethren won't like it.
Be seeing you. You're not welcome here, stranger. Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
Now you mentioned some brethren. Who are they?
One day you'll find out who the brethren are, and you'll be sorry. Oh, yes.
Now, one thing that I'm noticing off the bat that was changed with this quest from the original game is the mod has made the people look a lot better. I mean, Oblivion characters tend to be ugly to begin with, but they went out of their way to make the ones in this town seem very misshapen and unpleasant looking. Kind of inbred. It seems like the Oblivion character overhaul, they didn't, at least so far, just based off of this character, they didn't keep that, which is unfortunate, but we'll see. What can you tell me about Hackdirt? Why am I not welcome here?
Outsiders came and burned our town years ago. Ruined us. But we'll get ours back one day soon.
Well, that's a good reason not to welcome people.
Just go away.
What?
Let's see. Can you tell me about the brethren?
You'd be better off not asking such questions around here.
Seems nicer. Can you tell me anything about Hackdirt?
We don't look kindly on strangers asking questions. If you need a room, try Moslin's Inn. Otherwise, you'd best be moving on.
I'm looking for someone named Dharma, an Argonian.
Shh. We can't talk here. They'll get suspicious. The girl is in danger. Meet me tonight after dark in my house. I'll leave the door unlocked. Don't be late.
Seems suspicious.
Bye.
Well, I'm gonna look around the town while I'm waiting for nightfall. Interesting name to the town, Hackdirt. Sounds very much like a farming community. They seem to have a temple, though. The Bible of the Deep Ones. Now, in Lovecraft, the Deep Ones were, I believe, monsters that lived under the sea. Servants of Cthulhu or one of his spawn. See, given to me by the chief of the Deep Ones, he taught me his language and his runes. This is the ancient lore of his people, which we shall follow from now until forever. Signed in the presence of 12 witnesses. Erlav Moslin? I think that's the name of the innkeeper that we were just recommended to. 3E345. I know it's currently in the third era in the game, but I'm not sure of the exact year. It's filled with Oblivion runes. It's kind of sinister. Torch out here.
You're not welcome here, stranger.
Muslims, dry goods. Maybe it wasn't the innkeeper. We'll find out.
Go on.
Can you tell me about Dharma? She was supposed to deliver goods to you.
I don't know any Dharma. If you're talking about that cursed Argonian swindler from Coral, I'd like to know where she is too. She never showed up. How am I supposed to run a shop without any merchandise? You tell her I want half off on my next delivery.
So she's claiming that the Argonian girl never made it to Hackdirt. Can you tell me anything about the Brethren?
That's none of your concern, outsider.
Okay, she's all
Go bother
clammed
someone
up.
else.
And check out the crystal balls to light in it. That's added by a mod. Kind of a cool one. A little bit of details like that add more flavor to the game. I'm not gonna break into her room when she's standing right there, though. There's another guy.
Make it quick.
Yeah, these people used to look a lot more
Just
ugly.
leave.
I think it was supposed to call to mind like the people of Innsmouth from Lovecraft stories. Okay, I've found Dharma's horse behind the Muslin's dry goods in Hackdirt. Though Atira Moslin already told me she never arrived. I should confront her with this lie and see how she reacts.
We don't like strangers poking their noses into our business.
Are you sure Dharma never arrived? Her horse is outside.
I already told you she never showed up.
What's this horse doing here then?
That's my horse. Owned it for years. Now either buy something or get out.
Not a very convincing lie when
Go bother someone else.
the horse's name appears when you hover your cursor over it. Okay, let's continue looking around. So that first villager told us that the town was burned down by outsiders. You can see that they never fully repaired. Given the strange Brethren and the Book of the Deep Ones, it kind of makes you wonder why. There's a trapdoor here. Hard lock. I could probably get through that with my tower sign ability. Let's check out the inn first.
Go on.
Did an Argonian girl named Dharma stay here?
Who? Nah, I haven't seen any young women around. Even if I had, why would I know anything about her going missing? Not that I'm saying I ever seen her, because I haven't.
was suspicious. You tell me anything about Hackdirt?
My grandfather built this place, not that it's any of your business. We've been down, but we got plans to bring back the good old days. You'll see.
So his face looks more like what I recall the characters looking like in this town from the vanilla game. Can you tell me anything about the Brethren? I heard them mentioned around town.
Brethren? I got no brothers. Stop talking. Enough!
Take a look around. He's following me around. I think we're gonna have to get a room from him in order to investigate further.
What?
Let you get a bed for the night.
I guess we've got a room available. 30 gold per night. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
Fine. Take the stairs up to the right, the room on the left. No visitors allowed and no pets.
Oh, that's certainly overpriced.
Oh,
I hope I get the opportunity to cut him down and take my gold back. You know what? I think I took the wrong entrance. But there's signs of a scuffle here. Oh, and Dharma's diary. Found Dharma's diary in the inn in Hackdirt. I should confront the innkeeper with this evidence and see if he changes his story. Let's take a look at the diary before we confront him. Let's see. It is indeed Dharma's. Most of the book deals with personal and mundane details of her life in Coral. The last entry is an interesting one. Arrived in Hackdirt after dark, due to Blossom throwing a shoe on the way. The road was really rough, hardly more than a track. Doesn't anyone else ever come down here? The trader's shop was closed, and she wouldn't come to see the door, or come to the door, even though I could see a light in the upstairs window. Rude. Although at least this inn was open, although the proprietor is kind of creepy, giving me these weird grins when he thought I wasn't looking. Ugh. What's wrong with his face? Seems like I'm the only one staying here tonight. I didn't see much of the town since it was already dark. I admit to be kinda spooked, but I'll never admit that to Mother. Or she'd never let me go on another one of these deliveries. She still thinks I'm just a baby. She would probably say hatchling in front of my friends too. Remember to ask her about that creepy innkeeper when I get home. Well, the candle is almost burned down. They don't even provide a lantern in this horrible old inn. So I guess I'd better try to get some sleep, if I can sleep, with all this creaking, all the creaking in this old place. I keep thinking I hear footsteps outside the door. I'm so on edge. Grow up, Dar. I'm sure in the morning it will all seem quaint and charming. Good night, diary. It certainly sounds like the innkeeper is responsible.
If you're not careful, the Brethren will have to teach you a lesson.
He was claiming he didn't know who the Brethren were.
Oh, you meant the Argonian wench. Must have slipped my mind. Yeah, she was here, then she left. I don't know nothing else about it.
Why didn't you take her sayings?
How would I know? Maybe she went crazy and run off into the woods. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got things to do.
Sounds very suspicious.
Better be moving along, outsider.
So, who was the guy I talked to who wanted me to meet him at night? Jiv Hyriel? find his home. It's not that one.
You're not welcome here, stranger.
It's not that one. Where could his home be? I wonder if it's this off to the side here. Yep. So I guess I'll wait till nightfall. It's just about 5 more hours. And see what he has to say.
You came. Good. I don't have much time. I have to get to the gathering before I missed.
Can you tell me about Dharma? You said she was in danger.
You have to believe me. I didn't know what they were planning. They want to bring back the Deep Ones. I thought I did too, but she's so innocent. They've got her down in the caverns. They're going to sacrifice her, you understand? You've got to save her. Here, take this key. It'll open any of the trapdoors down to the caves. Every house in town has one. The one in Moslin's Inn is your best bet, nearest where she's being held. The middle of the night, when everyone's at the gathering. Good luck. You will save her, won't you? I gotta go now.
Who are these Deep Ones they want to bring back?
I don't know much. Never seen them myself. Our grandfathers first found them, I think, digging in the mines. They helped us, made us rich, but there was a terrible price. Blood. And worse.
Who are the Brethren?
Those of us who've changed the most, we call the Brethren. Live down in the caves, to be nearer the Deep Ones. They don't like the sunlight much. Dangerous, too. You'll want to avoid them if you can help it.
What's going on in Hackdirt?
I was only a boy when the soldiers came. We hid, vowed revenge, but the Deep Ones never came back. Etira, she's the one who found them old books, learned the runes, how to speak them again. But they want blood, she says, or they'll not help us. Good luck, stranger. You get that girl out of this terrible place.
Alright, we're faced with a few different options here. We could do as he says and wait till midnight and sneak down and rescue the girl. We could go down there now and cleanse this town of these abominations. Or we could just leave. No, he said there's going to be a big gathering. They'll all be clustered around. Now, my character is not particularly sneaky. So, sneaking down to rescue her when they're all down there at some big gathering might just alert them all and I'll get swarmed. But, on the other hand, she'll probably be less likely to die if I go down there and she's right next to the exit and I can get her out, and then I can come back and cleanse them. I think I'll do that. I'll go to the inn. I'll wait till midnight. Sneak down and drag her out of the Den of Evil. And then return and smite them. Don't see the innkeeper now. Let's wait another 2 hours. And you'll see that I still have the Honor Blade of Coral. It looks like a silver sword, but I think its stats are more like those of an Ebony sword. In the vanilla game, it used the Ebony skin, but it looks like Insanity reskinned it to be a silver sword, added a neat little oak tree on the handle. So, get to try that out.
Outsider! Kill!
That was easy. Oh, and there she is.
Please, let me out of here. You must help me escape. I think these creatures plan to do something horrible to me tonight.
Don't worry, I'll let you out.
Thank you. Hurry, we need to get out of here, quick!
She sounds disturbingly like her mother. Okay, I freed her. Now
Thank you.
get her to
Let's
escape.
get out of here.
Silver battle axe. Let's get her outside, then we'll come back and do the smiting.
Have
The
you
character
seen my
is so
horse?
slow.
I can't leave her here.
Let's see, the silver battle axe is two-handed. I think your horse is over this way. Or maybe, let's see, it was beside the shop, which is over there. She's found it.
What should I do?
I want you to wait here till I
Fine,
come back.
but don't be gone too long.
There should be an entrance around here, I believe. Let's just go in this way. Here they come. I love that knock back effect of the fire spells.
Take that!
So these are the brethren.
I better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things I am.
There they are. Villagers.
Do your worst. Getting tired?
I don't know why I keep on picking up all these copies of the same key. I don't really think I need more than one copy of them.
I can't be seen talking to you. I've done what I can. Now it's up to you. Take care.
I think that guy's fleeing. Okay, I believe this is the area. Listen carefully.
What's that?
Outsider!
I'm not sure if you heard that, but there was a breathing sound for a moment there. And I believe that's supposed to be the deep ones.
Fall before me, Breton!
That these people are, I guess, sort of worshipping and wanting to come back. I understand it. What must have happened, or something along this happened, was these people were worshipping and making deals with some creatures called the Deep Ones. And then soldiers came to the town and burned it down, and drove the Deep Ones down there. There's this cave-in. Some of the people fled and survived the purge, and then they returned, and now they worship the Deep Ones and want them to come back, but the Deep Ones can't because of the cave-in. And I guess they were sacrificing travelers, like they planned on doing with Dharma, to, I guess, plead with the Deep Ones to come back. Messed up. But I think I've pretty much cleaned out the place. I'm not going to kill the ones that are fleeing, because I'm pretty sure that'll count as murder. They didn't even fight me at all. It's an interesting little mechanic of, but at the same time, the reason I didn't want to do that is I don't really want to be visited by the Dark Brotherhood, but at the same time, it isn't really murder to cut down sick, twisted cultists who are going to sacrifice someone.
Summon the brethren.
Now, unfortunately, this guy is going to report me, so I'm going to have to take him down as well. And besides, he was working with them. And there was one other that we must purge. The innkeeper. Where did he go? You can actually hear that breathing noise, no matter where you are in this cavern. Ah, there he is. He's gonna be in for a shock. Alright, now that we've cleansed this place, we'll get the girl and take her home.
What should I do?
Follow me.
Sounds good. I'm right behind you.
And we'll just fast travel there.
How do you do?
Now, one thing you might have noticed when I was cutting down the villagers that weren't actively attacking me and were fleeing is that bounty went up, and then it went away when I cut them down. And that's a mod that I installed. I can't remember his name right now. It's in the description. That makes it so that it was something like crimes have witnesses. It makes it that, like in Skyrim, when you kill someone or you steal something around other people, they show up as witnesses, and if you cut them down, then and there's none of them that witness the event, then the bounty goes away. It's a really nice feature, especially when you're playing the Dark Brotherhood or the Thieves Guild. But even when you're playing
Thank you for rescuing me. My mother will be so pleased when we arrive back in Coral safe and sound. Let's go.
Even what I was going to say is, even when you're playing a paladin, it's still useful because sometimes the game doesn't recognize that some non-combatants are evil scumbags that need to be cut down. Right.
Thank you. Thank you. I can never repay you for your gift of my daughter's life, but you have my friendship and gratitude to the end of my days.
Well, that's nice. What did I get? Mercantile skill increase. So I guess that's worth a couple hundred gold, right?
There's much I can show you.
Yeah, about 300. Okay, how's Dharma doing?
The best daughter a mother could ask for. Kind-hearted and a friend to everyone she meets. Good day. My hero.
See, they sound just like each other.
Goodbye.
So it could be that they use one voice actor for all the Argonian women. Alright then. That is Shadows over Hackdirt, a side quest in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I hope you all enjoyed it. I like it. I think it's one of the first quests that I did when I first got this game. And I had a lot more trouble at the time. Hadn't had much experience playing this type of game before, so I did not have the right skills or good equipment, and I sort of staggered in there and got mobbed by those half-naked men, and barely got out alive. So, I'm going to end this episode here. I should be back with another one pretty soon. Thanks for watching.